All right, so today's topic is about social media and how other things such as it are kind of hurting your brain. So imagine this: you're a young teenager, say you're 16 years old, junior in high school, right? And you go on Instagram and you see like all these models, all these people, shirts off, bikinis, all this crap, right? And this is terrible for your brain because you're automatically going to compare yourself to these guys. Well, especially if you're a guy, right? Let's just say you're a dude, you're a 16-year-old dude, and you see these dudes that are in their 20s, roided out of their minds, super jacked, 10 out of 10 bodies, photoshopped, all sorts of crap. But you're automatically going to compare yourself to these people. And this is why we have things like mental health crisis in America. Um, just the comparisons is not natural. 40 years ago, the only time you'd even see anything like that, maybe on TV or a magazine for like Playboy or something. That was it. This is only a recent thing in the last like 10 years that we've experienced. And we've already, the, it's been catastrophic for us. What is it? Suicide rates through the roof. It's like 1 in 13 teens commit suicide. No, that's terrible. Nowhere else, no other country suffers from mental health like us. Even Ukraine, their teenagers in Ukraine have better mental health than us, and they're in a war. That should really say something. And it's only going to get worse because social media is encouraged. I mean, I am a hypocrite myself. I use social media, but the longer you're on it, the worse it's going to get. There's why I limit myself personally to 10 minutes a day. That's it. Any more than that, no. But kids are spending hours on social media every single day, and it's killing their brains. It ruins your dopamine levels, your serotonin, all that. And for women too, but it's mostly men. You're on social media and you see these people that are living these amazing lives, and you automatically think to yourself, how come I'm not living that life? How come I'm not in Malibu with a giant house and a supermodel, and I'm not 6'5", 250 pounds, 10% body fat, benching like 405? But the part about that is that 90% of the pictures you see of these models, these figures, whatever you want to call them, influencers, whatever, they're photoshopped. They're using some sort of PED most of the time, not always, but 90% of the time they are. Let's be honest. And they're photoshopped. They're literally not even real. You're comparing yourself to perfection, but the perfection isn't even real. It's not physically possible. It's not going to happen. You're not ever going to get perfection, but you're comparing yourself to perfection. And this is torturing young kids. I mean, I even see it in my little brother. I mean, he's constantly comparing himself in along with his friends. Oh, I don't look like this guy, or I don't look like Arnold, blah blah blah. That's great that you want to be better and you want to look better, but you need to slow it down. You need to realize that if you're a kid, right? You're 16, you're only 16 years old. And even when you're 20, 22, 24, you're not going to look like roided up Arnold at his peak all the time, just on the street. It's not going to happen. But that's what's expected, especially now, because we see it so often. In fact, you could go on Instagram right now, go to your explore page, and you could probably find exactly what I'm talking about. You go on your explore page on Instagram, don't go on Snapchat. Don't go on the explore page for Snapchat. It's terrible. But you could go on there on Instagram and you're going to see some shirtless dude, some bikini model, something. And you're automatically, even after watching this video, you're automatically going to think, oh man, why don't I look like that? Or I wish I looked like that. I wish I had what they had. But most of the time, they don't even have that. It's just an illusion. It's probably a green screen behind them. They're probably not actually in Malibu. They're just faking it. Or even if they are, that's 0.001% of the population, along with all these other factors that you realistically you just don't have. So stop comparing yourself to these unrealistic standards. It's never going to happen. Just be the best version of yourself. Be competitive with others, of course. I'm not saying don't compete, but be the best possible version of yourself, and don't try to be like Joe Exotic or whoever, right? Don't try to be some, or Simeon Panda. Don't try to be any of those guys. Don't be Greg Douche. Be yourself. That's it for the video.